fellow Smutlings. My name is Bria, aka your fairy smut mother, and today I want to talk about 14 books / series that you should definitely enjoy during this spooky season that does in fact start July 5th. So, let me know in the comments if you have your favorite spooky book, spooky vibes, because here's the thing though, a lot of them either happen during Halloween or I'm basically recommending them because they have one of these elements. It has vampires, it has werewolves, happens during Halloween, spells. I know like some of it hits the paranormal, some of it does not, some of it is just, masked men and creepy vibes and, freaky deaky things happening in ways that are just, fun and delicious. So, I say book / series because I listed 14 of them, but some of them I say read the entire series because it's a completed series, and I believe they deserve more love. So let me know if you've read any of the ones I'm about to recommend. Let me know if you have any that I should be reading, and let's get into this list. The first one I have on my list is Sinister Legacy by Harleigh Beck. If you don't know what this book is about, this is an erotic horror book, and it follows a group of friends, and it's basically an erotic horror version of Scream. And so you follow what feels to be like a fever dream, honestly, and that's how most of Harleigh Beck's books feel, other than her dark romances, any of her erotic horror ones. Honestly, like, you can either see the plot twist happening from the very beginning, or some people, like myself, don't see the plot twist happening until basically the very end. But I will specifically like to point out that Kang is the man. Like, he is top book MMCs for me because this man literally said, whatever my woman wants, she gets. And the one thing about this book is that she's the daughter of a serial unaliver, and so basically everyone keeps saying that she has the tendency like her father, and she's kind of seeing it, but not really. So this whole book is fantastic and wonderful and funny enough. I didn't sign up for this book because it was erotic horror. Originally, I signed up for it because someone had mentioned it was dark romance, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. And then it was such a wild, rude awakening, but it was a beautiful gateway into erotic horror, and I literally do not regret it at all at this very moment, because when I tell you that it's still one of my favorite books to this day to recommend, to this day. Like, and there's a lot of other Harleigh Beck books that I would highly recommend that you read if you're into plot twist, mind fucks, honestly. So that's the first one on this list. The second one is Carving for Cara. There's 2 books in this series, but the first one specifically is a Halloween book, and you follow Cara, who has a stalker. And this stalker decides, you know what, I want her, I'm going to have her, and it so happens to happen on Halloween night. There's costumes, there's pumpkins, there's heads, plural. There's a pumpkin patch scene, which that pumpkin patch scene is fantastic. I remember reading this and getting to the end, and I messaged both the authors, and I was like, hi, hello, we're getting more, right? Like, the way the book ends, it's basically a cliffhanger because you're waiting for this specific reaction to happen, and you don't get it at the end of Carving for Cara, and you're like, where's my reaction? Like, I wanted to see that reaction, but I can't really tell you right now what that is, because I want you to go read the book and I want you to go enjoy the book, because I truly feel as though you would love the book when you go read it. And it's a nice short read. It's a wonderful read. And the duet is a complete duet. So you can go ahead and head on over there and read that completed duet. No Place to Hide is a wild time, because this is about a girl who has her wildest, freakiest ever encounter at a fair after dark. And essentially, like, I'm just gonna put it out there, if you have a huge degradation kink, this is the book you need to read. Because when I tell you some of the things this man was saying, I was like, I know I shouldn't like it because he's being really mean, but also, like, there's a Ferris wheel scene, there's a mirror scene, there's a rope scene. There are so many amazing scenes in this book that when I tell you the book is just so good, it's so freaking good. And more people need to, again, it's a perfect, like, She just wants to have one night of fun adventure and bumps into this man at a carnival, and he's like, you know what, just come back after dark or hide with me. And then the entire night is just them screwing around on in this, fun time. Number 4, Burning for Jack. Let me tell you, when I first read this book specifically is for those that like Pumpkin Patch and like Jack Skellington, and she basically finds out that she is a witch on Halloween, and there is a pumpkin man that is there in said pumpkin patch. And you find out how she finds out she's a witch while reading the book. It's kind of one of those things where I don't want to give it away because I don't want to spoil a lot of things that happen in here, but just know I would switch places with her. I truly would. I'm just going to put it out there. Number 5, No Way Out. This is 99 pages, and I specifically remember this because I thought I was going into this book thinking, oh my god, all spice, no plot, what could possibly happen? Wrong. Okay, there's 3 books in the series. The 3rd one is not out yet. But when I tell you, when I got to the end of this book, and I was like, I'm sorry, what just happened? And it like has always stuck with me because of how fantastic and how wonderful this book is. And I just love that there's more of them now. It's just the cake of it. So if you're looking for a short, spicy yet, oh my god, what the hell is happening plot twist, this is again one of those amazingly short, sweet, amazing books. Oh please. Because I probably so the Total Chaos series by Aurora Hayes, which has Loving a Vampire is Total Chaos, Loving a Witch is Totally Foolish, and Loving a Demon is a Total Nightmare. The 3rd one's not out yet. The first 2, fantastic. So if you're looking for a hee-hee-ha-ha funny rom-com, Tudger and Fated Mates, Virgin MMC, just the whole shebang, and, it's so wonderful. It's also so emotional, but also really, really funny. And that's what happens when I only put the series name, and I'm sitting here going, homie, why did you put a series name? Instead of at least putting one of the books so you knew what was happening. So I literally wrote this list down, and I'm like, better really done. Clearly I know what I'm talking about. The Haunted Midwest Hookup series by Sage Mitchell. This one currently has 3 books to it. Or there's 4 and I'm probably miscounting. Again, I have my list and I'm like, oh my god, my list is perfect. My list is not perfect. I mean, it is. It's still a great recommendation list. I just suck. Okay, so I was right. There's 3 books. There's Scream, there's Possess, and then there's Trick. All of them are fantastic. Scream is a sapphic best friend's sister cozy fall romance. Possess is best friends to lovers. And then Trick is a grumpy sunshine. All of them short, fantastic, and absolutely amazing. So if you're truly in the mood for Halloween specifically, all of these are great because they all happen during a different Halloween time. Like one is she's a scare actor in a haunted house. One's at Cormains and one is again in a haunted house. It's basically cute hookups that happen over the course of fall/Halloween. I just believe that everyone should go read them and absolutely enjoy them. Also by the same author, The Killing Game. I didn't want to put 2 together, but it's the same author. The 2nd book is coming out soon. You guys will absolutely love it. The Killing Game, so good. So good. You find out that there's this small town that consistently has seniors that are unalived every year because of this killer that only comes out once a year. And so everyone's getting nervous because our FMC is going through her senior year. And they're all like, oh, let's just do one final huzzah at this cabin. Well, there's a reason why the author likes to say the final girls win, or, are you a final girl? Because, well, a lot of things happen. The 2nd book is coming out soon. Very excited about that. And I just feel like everyone needs to go read it. The Nighshift. Now, does this really have to do with Halloween at all? No. Is it still super duper creepy and it deals with demons, and I think everyone should go read it because holy freaking cow, it was great, fantastic, and amazing, and I still think about it to this day? Yes. I mean, this author has a lot of those in her series, But I love this one. And it was like the first one that came to mind because I really took this lesson. I'm like, think of the first series that come to mind or the things that come to mind and put that down. And this specifically hit my brain. I'm like, we gotta talk about that one. This should be no surprise to anybody that follows my page. Haunted by the Devil by Kinsley Kincaid literally has nothing to do with Halloween. It deals with cults and blood things and step siblings and almost a little bit of incest. But hey, none of that here. The stepbrother, Daddy Elijah, would absolutely never. And I love that for our girl Rain because this series, there's 5 books in this series. The first one is just a prequel to who Elijah is. Then there's 2 after that. Then their daughter. All of it's just great. There's so much happening in there. But I love that man. I love that man so much. So if you never have read Kinsley Kincaid, I suggest starting there. There's other books you could read that are honorable mentions for Halloween, i.e. Ghost, This, and F Me Daddy. Yeah. This author likes to do a lot of play on of words when it comes to her titles, but it's great and it's fantastic and no one can tell me otherwise. Literally, which was the next... I should have looked at my list before mentioning. The next 2 books I'm literally talking about is the Port Cannon Chronicles, which is Ghost and F Me Daddy. So this is about a small town that is cursed, and either the people that live there can never leave, or people that try to die there never leave, but the people that are dead somehow become ghosts, and now we can screw ghosts, and it's a wonderful time. Both books are amazing. 10 out of 10, both of them. I think I like F Me Daddy a little bit more, just a little bit. But I still love both of them equally, and it's kind of crazy that I didn't even look down at my list before going, hey, let's talk about that book. Satanic Shadows is a newer one that I just read. It's got shadow daddies, it's got magic, it's got curses. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for the second book because of the way the book ended. Oh my god. There's a lot of these that I've read where I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know there was cliffhangers. And if I did a little bit more research, I would have known they ended on cliffhangers, but definitely did not do that. And that's okay. We always figure it out. Nocturne Abyss, I'm probably saying that wrong, but when I tell you, this deals with gods and magic and basically Hunger Games with gods in it, and it's so freaking good. And the second one is Masquerade something. I'll put the title or book cover here, and it's just, I'm so excited. Whenever the authors start teasing the second book, I'm like drooling and foaming at the mouth waiting for it because you guys have teased me enough. Okay, I need it now. And then last but certainly not least is the Cirque desir series by Nova Kane. This is a series I've talked about so much on my page that it's actually crazy that a lot of people still haven't read it, and it's called the Freaky Deaky Circus for a reason, because literally it's 3 books about them basically doing whatever the heck they want, but also it's got clowns, it's got spiders, it's got Viking vibes, it's got everything under the sun, and I think this is still just an enjoyable time during spooky season just to kind of enjoy. Why? Because I said so. So that is my list of 14 books/series that you should absolutely devour during this time as we are now in spooky season. And I know some people are like, but it's only July. And there are people celebrating Christmas in July, which means I can start celebrating Halloween in July. And you guys cannot tell me otherwise. So let me know down below if any of these books have piqued your interest, and I will talk to you guys next time.